Man, so we are live at PAX West 2024. I'm sitting here with my good brother, the art director of Jay and Silent Bob's Chronic Blunt Punch. My good brother, can you tell the people who you are and what was your involvement within the game?
Yes, sir. My name is James Averett, and I was the art director, character designer, and lead animator on this game. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it, yeah.
So you guys obviously probably had to pitch this to Kevin Smith. What can you tell me a little bit about how that went? Kind of what your involvement was as far as drawing and giving them concept art and stuff like that?
Yes, sir. So my involvement, I pretty much initially came on the project through another project.
Okay.
And I was helping out, and they asked me to do a couple of concepts for this Jay and Silent Bob game that they had in the works. And so they were like, can you draw up some characters for us, show us what your idea is with this? And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
And so I drew up a few sketches. I was telling somebody earlier, I kind of looked them up because I hadn't really seen the movies prior to working
shame
on them.
on you,
I know,
but-
shame on me. And then when I finally watched them, I was like, why haven't I seen these movies? But I got my initial like feeling from the characters, and I drew up like a quick sketch with like basic shapes and like like the overall feel of the characters.
Right.
And then I drew like two more cleaned up versions to give them to see what they thought. And they went with the first one that I pitched.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
so I was like, that was my kind of sign to trust my gut where I was going with that.
100%, yeah.
And then we went forward with those designs and kind of did a crowdfunding campaign and exceeded our funding goal by a good amount. So I was able to jump on the project permanently.
Cool. So for people who haven't seen the trailer of the game or aren't familiar with Jay and Silent Bob, what can you tell them? Give them a little synopsis of what the game is about.
Okay. All right. So basically, it's a game involving Jay and Silent Bob, and they start to notice like some strange events happening and this weird new mall that sort of popped up out of nowhere. And so they end up like following the trail to this new mall and uncovering a crazy mystery. And yeah, and then they might have some aid solving the mystery with their alter egos, Bluntman and Chronic.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
So we noticed some Easter eggs in here, I guess, from other Jay and Silent Bob films. How much of an involvement did Kevin Smith have in collaborating with you guys to make sure certain things from their brand were inputted in here?
So I am not too sure. I know he had some involvement, definitely, and some things we had to clear before we used them, because I think our idea was go big and then pull back from there.
Yeah.
So there were some things where we tried to like get them in, and they were like, oh, like, Kevin Smith was like, yeah, you guys gotta like make sure to clear this before you commit to it. So, but there were some things that he definitely was like, yeah, that's great, put it in there. So yeah, but
that's fantastic.
There's a lot of fan service in there too.
Yes, we saw that while playing we played for about 30 minutes, 45 me, Nova, Scale. It was fantastic. Potential release date and what platforms will this be on?
So we are looking for sometime this year, and we're looking to be on, I believe, Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Okay.
As well as probably
Steam.
Steam. Some Steam action in there.
Yeah, Steam got to get some love in there. Yeah.
Yes,
I got to play this on. This is like a perfect game for me to have, like on my ROG Ally or on the Steam Deck. I love that 2D beat 'em up type of game, especially when it's right there in front of your hands. Is there anything else before we wrap it up that you would like to say about Silent Bob? Jay and Silent Bob's Chronic Blunt Punch at all?
Yeah, I mean, this game was really like a labor of love, and like some really, really talented people involved in it. We had a lot of fun. There were some like hard times as with any game production, but it was just a lot of fun. And I think when you play it, you'll feel how much fun we had creating it. So definitely.
And it feels like you actually get to be in the Jay and Silent Bob universe while playing, like all the jokes that are in there. I can say a lot, but there's some craziness happening that reminds me of old school, like 90s Kevin Smith and stuff. So it's really cool. So we're going to wrap this up. You're going to be at the mix tonight, I believe.
Yes, sir.
We will see you there.
Yeah.
Longhouse out.